Welcome to the Clopen Effect, a funny retail podcast. Thanks for hanging out with us today. I'm your host, Meredith.
And I'm your host, Cass.
Let's have some fun.
Yay. Make sure you're good and loud.
Oh, that's cute. I didn't.
What's
Your
that?
tattoo.
Oh, my Clopen tattoo that I almost burned off last weekend.
Yeah, you did.
It was so close.
We were grilling some chicken and some brats
actually
and some
forgot
hot
about
dogs
that.
for a re-grand opening.
Yeah,
and
they made me work Saturday.
she was
MFers.
miserable.
And then here Meredith tells the boss, she was like, look what Cass called you. She called you an MFer. For making her work Saturday. I was like, thanks, Mare. But then I was like, listen, bro, you know, I would say it to your face, too. So.
I did not screenshot anything else, just that part.
Just that part. Thank God.
Just the one thing to get you in trouble.
That's right. No.
It's all right.
He's fine. I said, this is the way that Cass and I say hi, or say yes. That's what
Yeah.
I said.
This mother effer.
Yeah.
He wants me to work on a Saturday. How dare he?
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Hi, Jason.
Hello.
Jason's here.
So it's funny because I'm not on Facebook. And
Okay.
apparently you comment and like and share
Absolutely.
and whatever. And Meredith's like, this bread vendor, Jason. And I was like, I don't know who that is, you know? And she's like, yes, you do. I do recognize you now. Yes. So.
I don't know if it was from in the store or the gas station, but I do remember several times.
You dealt with me out at the gas station too, huh? Yeah, good times.
You listen every week.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
he was just talking about how we were late with Breeze, and then we missed last week.
Yes.
But it's been so busy at work.
Dude, I worked 11 hours today.
Oh, man.
11.
I literally just walked in the door.
me
1 minute.
too.
1 minute. I was like, hey, Cass, got to change. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Jason, let's go
Yeah.
downstairs.
I
That
didn't
was
even
it.
notice you changed your clothes. That's funny.
I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did.
That's all I did was change
You
my
know
shirt
what, though?
when I
I've
got
been
home.
wearing a work shirt all day, and I got home. I'm like, that's the first thing.
Oh, yeah.
Just gross.
Yeah,
You know,
I gotta take work
I wasn't
off,
doing
too.
any gross things, but just being in it in the car, you know.
Oh, yeah. I
And
know.
we've been working in bakery. It's hot back there.
It is hot back there.
I can imagine.
It is.
You
And they
just
got the
deliver the
airbrush
bread.
going.
Yeah, I don't make it. I just
have
deliver
to,
it.
Yeah, you don't
So-
have to be in the ovens.
He just delivers the bread, and he makes a lot of noise
Oh, yeah.
in the
Yeah.
back when they
You
slap.
be throwing your racks
God,
down.
yeah. Uh-huh.
God, I hate you.
I like watching the people jump.
Man, I'll be like sitting there like so into what I'm doing, and there'll be a bread vendor behind me, and he just like whack, like you can hear it for like 2 miles around, and I'm like, I just stare at him like, really, you got to do that, you know? And they're like, oh, sorry,
Yep.
bastards.
So tell us your history. So we forgot to give you the rules, though.
Okay.
Oh,
so
yeah.
we can only swear twice,
Oh, okay.
That's
and
a
we
lie.
don't share where we work,
Yep. That's
and
fine.
we only say names if people approve it.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there we go. So
I
tell
mean-
us what you've been doing.
Basically, retail for 20 years. I've been a vendor. I originally started off in the stores.
Yeah.
And I met my wife working for Linens and Things.
Okay.
And then when we got married, I'm like, I can't work with you. I live with you.
Yeah.
So I left and I
Yeah.
started with Pepsi.
Yep.
I was there for 15 years, which is where I met you.
Okay.
Yep.
And then after that, I realized that I don't like doing that company. So
Yeah.
I left to do bread, which you guys are complaining about 11-hour days. I don't work more than 5.
Oh
maybe
my
6.
God.
Wait, well, why?
Because you get
Why?
you get your route done when
Yeah.
you get it done, right?
See,
Whether
I'm-
it takes you
I'm-
8 hours or 12 hours.
Base pay commission. So I
Okay.
don't get paid by the hour anymore. So the longer I'm out, technically I don't make as much.
Right.
Oh, sure.
Right.
So right now my route is south. I go down into Illinois and it's a 45-minute drive there, 45-minute drive back. But
Yeah.
once I get my route, it takes me 5 hours to do it.
Nice.
So,
That's
and
so
I can
nice.
do pretty much what I want. I'm not going to say like I'm not my own boss. I
Right,
have
right.
supervisors, but
Same as us. Yeah.
as long as you get your stuff done,
Right.
you don't mess around, you don't get complaints, they leave you alone.
They leave you alone. Yeah. I feel like that's the same as our job.
Yeah.
How long are you in the truck? Like I know
5
you work.
hours.
Yeah, no.
Well,
well,
I mean,
so-
I know that you work in the stores 5 hours.
No,
but that,
well, okay,
is
so-
that total?
It depends on the
5
store.
hours.
The bigger the store, the longer I'm in there.
Right.
So Walmarts are typically longer. Targets can or cannot be depending on their size.
Right.
A lot
Oh.
of grocery stores are maybe 10 minutes unless I'm display
wow.
changing.
Okay.
But when I was in Wisconsin, it was different because I did everything. I had donuts, I had chips, I had all that stuff.
Oh,
So
wow.
it would take longer, but I had fewer stores. Now I
Yeah.
have more stores, but I have less product.
Okay.
So
So
it's-
let me ask you, because you worked for Pepsi, and
Yes.
I know from working at the gas station, it was like on Monday, the order writer would come in, and then, you know, maybe by like Wednesday or something, the person would come bring the product so does somebody do that for you, or you just have a load?
I do everything.
And you just go pick out your out dates and then reload it up, and then you're
So-
out of there.
I go in Okay, our orders are 1 week out, but everything is through we have a system that does everything. It takes 6 weeks worth of information and places an order for you. So I go in every Monday and I do inventory, every store. I count everything. And then it'll say, okay, your carryovers for this week should be at this. So Friday we're going to add or subtract.
Okay.
And then it's up to me to go through and say, yeah, but that doesn't actually sell that well, so we're going to cut back, or maybe this other store is a little heavier, so I can give them.
You got a sale on this item.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or like I have certain like warehouse stores, and I get a thing saying, hey, we have a special order. We need 120 hot dog buns. Can you do it?
Awesome.
So then I got to go through and add that in.
Oh my God. So then when you get a nice big order like that, then you get the commission for that.
Yes.
Yes.
What?
And then I do a couple restaurants, so like those are harder to do because the way things are with business with restaurants, so you kind of really have to pay attention. And I actually have a notebook that I keep track of everything.
Yeah.
And that stuff we're allowed to cut off at the end of the week. Our boss doesn't like it, but there's no sense of giving them something they're not going to sell.
Right.
If they're not doing the business, then don't give it to them. So then we can adjust more with those.
So then, because do you gotta eat the stales or?
Unfortunately, yes, because I am commissioned. So that's why I try to run a fine line of like a lot of one of my stores is. They're having market tours right now, so they're like, we need more. Well, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You sell 100 pieces. I'm not going to give you 200.
Right.
That comes out of my paycheck.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So there's that fine line I have to walk in dealing with certain managers and stuff, which I'm sure
we
guys,
all know how
Yeah.
it is to deal with that.
What a difference, though, because he knows business and that fine line where we have some vendors, not us, but they go and fill the shelves, pack it in the back, put it in the deli coolers. They're working around them.
Yeah.
Like, what a difference, because obviously they don't have to eat the shrink then. They know that the stores do.
Yeah.
So it's so nice to hear that you...
I have the problem though is my supervisor has his numbers, so every now and then I'll look at my orders and it'll be doubled.
Oh my gosh.
Son of a gun. Why?
Yeah.
So then I move things around. I don't deliver 2 trays of buns to one store that I know they're not going to sell. But I still have stuff like that.
You'll split it up between a couple other stores that you know will maybe sell an extra 20 this barbecue and weekend. Yeah.
So it sounds like you know your numbers. So how many hamburger buns, hot dog buns, regular bread, what do you go through in a week, a day, whatever?
I mean, I didn't know I had to know numbers. I can tell you.
Okay, you don't know your numbers, just guess.
No, I do. On average,
let me guess first.
Sure.
Because I always guess, right?
Do you want to go?
Okay.
1 billion.
I'm gonna say per month.
Oh God.
Okay. Per month in the summer.
Summer.
Okay, summer month, because you got hot dog and hamburger buns. I'm gonna say 1,000 packages of hamburger
in a month.
Oh
no, that's maybe 2 weeks.
Oh.
When I was in Wisconsin when I was in Wisconsin, I had a bigger Walmart, like a super Walmart.
Yeah.
That was almost a week.
Oh my gosh.
I would put in close to 1,000 hot dog hamburgers, but I mean, I'm not discriminating either between brands. I carry like everything that we manufacture. So I can bring in 3 to 4 different brands, but all told, it'd be about 1,000 a week.
Jeez.
In the bigger stores. The route I'm on now, I don't do as much.
Yeah.
I mean, grand total, I take out about 800 a day total bread and buns. So maybe 100 a day on buns.
Yeah.
So 500 a week.
Are you in both states? I missed that.
Our depot is. My route isn't.
Where are you at? Illinois
he's
now?
in Illinois.
I'm in Illinois.
Oh, okay, yeah. I missed that. Sorry. I know you said it, but I can't remember. Okay.
Because he said he runs into our one coworker every once in a while.
Yeah. I think that's why I got confused, because I know he's in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
So
if I work my day off, again, we're paid by the day, so I don't work more than 2 hours.
On your day off, yeah.
I go out because there's no deliveries. It's just merchandising. So you go out and you do display changes, whatever.
Yeah.
So that's when I would run into your friend. And because I've known him for a while, he also worked at the same place I did.
I was going to say, you worked at the other place with him. Yeah.
He started after I left. So when I see him, we would just sit and chit chat because I'm not paid by the hour. And,
So he is. So stop talking to him. All right.
Doesn't look like he's all that busy. No, I'm kidding.
That's it. He's gonna call tomorrow.
Oh boy.
He's gonna have to listen to this episode, I think.
Can I say real quick though? I was talking to one of the guys stocking Process Wall today, and he goes, who was that tall guy that used to work with you guys? And I'm like, this person.
Oh, yeah.
And he goes, no. And I go, Drew.
Yeah.
And he goes, yeah. And he goes, man, I miss that guy. I go, hold on. I go, hey, so-and-so from the store misses you. And he was like, oh, my God. And, of course, because Drew has, like, the best memory, he's, like, knew exactly who I was talking about.
Of course.
What the hell?
I can't do names. I'm
faces. Terrible. Yeah, I'm terrible.
After 20 years, I've worked all over the southern half Wisconsin, northern part of Illinois.
Yeah.
And my family gets mad because I'll go somewhere. I'm like, oh, hey, how's it going? Like, who is that? I'm like, I don't remember their name.
Know.
But they worked at this store.
They worked at a store.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I've had people come up to my kids, oh, my God, I haven't seen you since you were a baby. My daughter's like, who is this?
Just a random man. I know I tell you not to talk to strangers, but sometimes they're okay.
Oh, man.
That's what I love about like working with the community, I'll say. I don't necessarily always love customer service, but working with the community, like I watched kids grow up and, made some good friends. So
a friend of mine, I remember when he started at the location he works at, I remember him coming in as a cashier. He is now a co-manager.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, I remember you. He's like, how do you remember me? Like, because I remember meeting people. Like, I was there 20 years ago when you started.
Yeah, that's wild.
There's a cart pusher where we used to work.
Yeah.
And, well, he's not anymore. But that was his dream. Like, I think he worked for 20 years as a utility clerk. And finally, I see him inside. I think he's doing receiving or something.
Yes.
And every time I see him, I'm like, hi, I'm so glad to see you inside. Because it took him, I'm 15 or 20 years to get inside. That's all he wanted to do. He hated winters, so it's so fun to see them.
It's so hard.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, he
the
worked his
cart
butt
pushers
off.
are not appreciated enough.
They're not.
I know we've talked about that before.
Yeah. But he couldn't work on the register, so finally they have him now receiving and in the store. It just makes
how
me
hard
happy
is
for
it to
him.
unload a truck inside?
Right.
It can be difficult, like, planning wise, but other than that, you're unstacking boxes and stacking them somewhere else.
Kind of what I wanted my wife to come with, but she's very shy because that's her job. She leads the unload process.
Oh, okay.
So she's done it for years. So I know it sounds easy, but from listening to her, it's not.
No.
Yeah, and I think that's what he does now. So that's neat. It's neat to see.
What is that outside? Somebody mowing
Someone
their lawn.
mowing their lawn.
Of course you are, you jerks.
I know. Who does chores at 6 o'clock at night? Stop. You should be having
my
dinner.
neighbor mowed her grass at 8 o'clock the other night. I'm like, what are you doing?
A couple Saturdays ago, our neighbor started at 5 or 6 in the morning. I'm like, you better be having a party. Sure enough, they were having a party. But still, like,
You
that's
couldn't do
too
that
early.
the day before.
The day that we switched over garbage companies, they came through our neighborhood at 4:30. Woo! You should have seen the community page on socials.
Oh, I
Forget
bet.
about it.
See, I don't mind that because my room is at the back of the house.
See,
so
mine is not.
Yours is on the street, two
my
sides.
bedroom's right here.
Yeah.
See, here's everything.
Yeah.
Because this house was supposed to be facing this way, and my husband turned it.
Okay.
And so now everything that should have been quiet is in the wrong spot, but we like the way it's set up. So, anyways, whatever.
Yeah, it should be facing the other way.
So, generic and name brand. You sell more of the generic? Or is it just kind of a mix?
So
and how do you, I know you talked about that. That's why it's bringing
it depends on location.
Okay.
So
Okay.
where I'm at now is a nicer neighborhood, I guess, upscale.
Yeah.
I sell way less generic, more name brand.
Yeah.
I make more on name brand. My commission
Isn't
is
it
higher.
funny though
Okay.
because it like comes from the same place basically?
Do they come from the same place?
It does, but it's not the same brand.
Product.
Yes.
Okay.
I guess
It's
I shouldn't
not-
say generic. I should say like
Name brand.
store brand,
brand.
name brand,
Yeah.
store
Own
brand.
brand.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's not the same. It is made differently. Like, and even certain like stores have their own. They have their own recipe too. So like the bakeries have like recipes for everything, and you can pick or you can make your own. So
Okay.
certain places have their own. Whereas like, because you're not going to go to like Jewel and another one, and it's not going to be the same.
Right.
They're going to be different store brand breads.
Right.
So
Yeah, I do like certain off name brands better than others, at the store, at the specific
I just like to save
store.
money. As long as it doesn't fall apart and, I'm just
Yeah.
feeding it to the birds because it's crumbling, then yeah.
I'm very specific about my sandwich bread, but
yeah. Since we're allowed to take stuff home, so we can my wife accused me of making my kids snobs because she used to buy store brand, and now they're like, no, we're not going to touch that. I'm like, well,
we want Daddy's bread.
It doesn't cost anything, so.
That's awesome.
So do you have just like a freezer full of like outdates? I'm doing air quotes because
no, I don't. I try not to bring home more than we use because it just piles up.
Yeah.
Like,
do you have any friends that you give it to or neighbors?
Like my wife's grandparents. We bring them stuff like that.
We had a friend in high school that her dad drove the Hostess truck.
Oh, yeah.
So, oh my God, we would go over there after school and he would have milk crates of outdates. And he'd be like, don't touch a shit on my truck, but you can have as much as you want of that stuff.
I had a friend in high school. Her dad did the Sobe. You remember the glass bottles before Pepsi bought it?
Wow.
Get out.
So we would have those at her house.
Those were so good. Yeah.
So I've never done a route, so I can't even
fathom.
Yes, how it works.
Yeah.
Like, do you just have an iPad and it tells you where to go, or how do you just
make
show
your own?
So, because we change a lot, the person I got this route from, she was actually nice enough to write down, this is the route, this is the order I go.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
Yeah.
Just know your dock times.
Wait, who picks the stores and who picks the route?
Okay, so we're union, so anytime somebody leaves, it goes up for bid.
Oh, okay.
We had too many routes. Our company decided that we had one too many, so they eliminated it. The guy that they eliminated his route had like 30 years in the union, so he could pick anybody's. So he picked mine.
Oh my gosh.
And then because I got bumped, I was only allowed to pick the bottom route,
well, that doesn't seem fair.
Welcome to union.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Gotta do your time.
And she knew it was coming, so she wasn't mad. And she actually rode with me for a week to like show me around and introduce me. But she wrote down the order that she ran it in. You don't have to stick to that, but it made sense because it's a big circle.
Yeah.
So why would you drive all over when you can just drive down, around, and up?
Yeah.
But yeah, I forgot your question. If you leave me alone, I'll just start rambling.
Please do.
So good.
I always forget my own stuff too.
I mean, she was just asking how you plan your route. So yeah.
I mean,
you got there.
I was so interested. I was like,
like our handheld has all the routes in it. You just make sure that you deliver to them.
Yeah.
Corporate routes, which 90% of stores nowadays are corporate. In their contract, it says how many days they have to be delivered to. So you have to make sure you go there 4 days a week, 5 days a week, whatever.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
But it's up to me. I load my truck in the morning. I check everything in, and then I leave at 3 a.m. I'm driving out of the barn.
that's gross.
Yeah, it is. And then I get down to my first stop at 4. I have keys and the code for the security, so I just go in, I deliver, I lock up after myself, and then I go to the next store. They have the doors open because there's an overnight crew, so I go in, and it's just, I mean, if something happens, like I walk in and they're doing inventory, I'll leave and just make sure I stop back there later in the day, or like I'm on vacation, so the guy called me, he's like, I think they're doing a remodel, the aisle's empty. I'm like, go back later.
Yeah.
Just
Right.
Make sure you stop there, just go back.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Do you ever get yelled at by store management? Like, hey, this was empty this weekend, or
I mean, it's back to that whole, like, they think that we're omnipotent. Like, I should know we're going to sell this much. Well,
right.
You generally go through 50 a week. How am I going to know that you're going to go through another 80?
Yeah.
I can't guess that. So yes, I get not yelled at. I mean, most people are pretty polite nowadays, but they're upset.
Is it because it goes on promo? Like, do they tell you that it's going on promo?
I know. So
do you feel like you're on an interview right now?
Yeah, no, I assumed that this was going to be what it is. So
we're like, boom, boom,
yeah,
boom, boom.
No, it's fine.
I'm so interested in this because I've never done it.
So we do have planners because, like, you guys know, like, your product is going to be on sale, right? So you get told ahead of time. So I get 2 weeks out. My boss sends us emails for everything coming up. It's also in our ordering thing. It'll pop up and say these items are on promo, and then. But too, depending on the store, you may or not may get the display. Like, a lot of stores are set up to have 2 displays. Well, not all stores have 2.
Yeah.
So, okay, now do I get one and not the other? Do I not get them? It's like, I have a store that I'm always supposed to be on a side cap. The store manager decided we're taking this away from bread. I'm putting my stuff here. So I know if I see side cap, I'm not getting it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
that's kind of jerk.
Yeah,
but
it happens all the time, though.
Oh yeah,
you know, we see
around.
The plans for which products are supposed to be on the end caps, and I go, and I'm like, well, this is supposed to be spaghetti sauce, but it's macaroni and cheese. And I'm like, still a win.
Hey, you know what I just thought of because we were talking about promos that I'm actually going to ask you about. So in our little handheld, I'm just going to go back and forth here.
Hold on, let me fill up my water.
Yeah, fill up your water real quick. Do you remember where we worked that we would have handhelds as well, and you would scan it and it would tell you future promos? Can we do that at our place?
Oh.
Let's look at that tomorrow because that would be very helpful.
So this is the thing. When I worked in the store, I was customer service, right? So I didn't deal too much with that, but out at the gas station, I did.
So do you remember how you could go?
Our promos didn't change that often out at the gas station. We change our end caps like twice a year. where you guys changed them
all
every
the time.
week.
But I feel like when we scanned an item, boop, and then if there was a certain thing in there and it would say, because customers would ask me, hey, I know it's not on sale this week. It's going to be on sale next week. And I remember going scanning. I said, wait till next week. It's 2 for $4.
Well, that was, I know we've talked about it before. It's every 7 weeks. Pretty much the same products go on sale.
Right.
If this certain pasta sauce is on sale this week, you can almost guarantee within the next 10 weeks, it's going to be on sale again. Yeah. That's how I do my shopping too. If I know, but also I noticed today, because we learned about like the I'll just use Juul's example is the For You coupons, right? They're tailored to what you purchase. So now the stores that I work at, obviously I signed up for their, coupons, right? When I started working there, I noticed a lot just now though. You figure I've been working here for 5 years. Yeah. And they are just now deciding, here's a coupon for this. Here's a coupon. And I'm like, wow, I haven't bought that in a really long time,
Yeah.
So, it's like, it was weird to see the difference,
See, I walk into our stores and it says coffee today because that's all I do. There's 3 different choices now where we work. So I'm just like, sure. And a donut? Why not? Oh, my gosh.
Stop. What'd you have?
Brown butter.
Oh.
Donut.
Did it have anything inside?
Nobody gave me diabetes.
Oh my! Yeah. I thought you were going to say diarrhea.
No. That's the other podcast. It was I couldn't finish it.
Really?
I got buzzed. Like my head was like,
stop.
It was zapping my. I was like, yes.
That's because you weren't like, you didn't go for a run before you ate it or after. You're just like driving in your car with caffeine, road rage, and sugar rush.
It was so good. It reminded me of our Christmas tree. Oh. It was like a cookie donut.
Yes.
And I was like, I'm only going to have a little bite. By the time I got to the next store, it was gone.
I ate mine so quick.
Oh my god.
That wasn't even a question.
Everything swelled up.
She was running my ass off in the store and I was like, I'm so hungry. Here, have a donut.
You make bad choices when you're hungry.
I would say that's the one thing. Now that I do this, we go through the back door as opposed to for Pepsi, we go through the front door. I don't buy anything anymore because a lot of stores.
I wish.
Good
a lot of stores
you.
don't allow you to. They want you only through the front door. Nothing can purchase go through the back. So it's like,
well, and if you're starting at 3, you can't buy anything anyways. Right? Because they're not open. So I almost wish sometimes that would happen.
Yeah, I need to start working overnights.
Yeah.
No. my sleep
Don't
schedule
say
sucks.
that.
I know. I can't do that. Yeah.
So you're on vacation this week?
Yep.
So what do you get paid time off?
Yeah.
Or because it's you do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because he's union.
That's
It's an
that's
average of what your route makes, so they just give you the average.
That's nice.
Oh, nice.
And how long have you been doing it?
I've been 7 years now.
Oh, good.
Same company?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So when you say that you bid on a route, what do? You
okay, so
offer up
right
your
now
soul?
we have a gentleman that is retiring. So the moment the date is picked, they're going to put the route up. They're going to put a sheet up on the wall, and it's going to say, this route is open. It goes these 7 stores. On average, this is how much units you sell. On average, this is the sales in dollar amount. And then, it's up to you to go talk to him to say, okay, yes, the route does this much. What does your paycheck look like, though?
Yeah.
Sure.
Because we all talk, so we all know.
Absolutely.
So, like when I picked my last route, I literally went to the guy. I said, okay, the route says you do this. How much do you take home?
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, well, I have medical insurance for me and the family. So this is much taken out. If you have a 401k, this is much taken out, all that. I bring home X amount of dollars. And then it's up to you to think, okay, the route I'm on now makes this much. He makes this much. Is it worth the change?
Right.
So far, every change I've made has been for more money. I've been lucky in that way.
Yeah,
smart.
Good.
So yes.
Smart businessman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's you just put your name down, and then you can put down your start date, and that way people know it's by seniority. Who gets the most seniority gets it. So you put your name and your date, and then if somebody else wants to, they can put their name and date. Even if you're not going to get it, people bid on it because once their route opens up, then that route will open up, and then the bidding starts again. And the very last one, they only do 2 after, that one gets assigned. So that's how I originally got a route is I kept bidding on everything. And my boss is like, hey, this route opened up. Nobody's going to bid on it. It's going to be assigned. You put your name down on everything. Do you want it? Yes.
Yeah.
Just get me on a route because I don't like being a vacation jumper.
Oh, yes.
So that I did that, and then from there I was able to keep moving up.
I've heard of vacation jumpers.
Yes. So anytime anyone was on vacation, you would do their route.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be stressful.
I kind of would like that because it'd be different.
So here's the thing with our company.
I like chaos.
Our company, it is yes and no. It's chaos. It's whatever because you have a sales district. So when I did it, our sales district.
Don't bang the table.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a habit. Our sales district we went west to like Janesville, Madison, Rockford.
Okay.
Now they go north up to Milwaukee.
Oh.
I've been all the way up to Oshkosh to work.
Yeah.
At one point they said North Dakota needs help. Does anybody want to fly out there to help? So it can be very chaotic. There was one day
I would say yes to that. I'd be like,
I tried, but my boss is like, you have a route. I'm like, who cares? Put somebody on it.
Put a vacation jumper on it.
Yeah. But yeah, they wouldn't let me.
Oh.
Like, there are days though, you'll show up to work and they'll call you like, hey, go home. You need to go back to sleep. We need you to work overnight tonight.
Oh, ew.
So that's the part I hated because at the time my kids were younger. So
you didn't want to do
being
that.
Gone for a week, you work 2 days, you come home, you go back. It's not easy when your kids are like 6 and 9.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's a little bit harder working things out. So now that one has moved out and the other is 17, my wife's like, if you want to go back to that, that's fine. Go travel. And I'm like, yeah, I'm too old for that.
Now I'm feeling
I don't like
my bones
traveling
don't
alone.
like it.
I don't like traveling
No?
alone. It's lonely on the road.
Yeah.
It is.
I find things to do. Like I explore the city I'm in.
He probably gets on baseballmapper.com.
Yeah, maybe. Oh my God.
What a good plug. He's like, I don't know what that is. That's where you can go find the minor league games wherever you are.
Oh,
yeah.
see,
Yes.
I found microbreweries.
Oh, that works too.
Maybe just as a female, I can't just go like down a trail or find a brewery or I don't. Maybe I can. I don't know. I know some friends that they travel alone.
I would,
but I don't. Yeah, you. Would.
I would.
It's
just
the
like,
exact
what's this
opposite.
Place? You just look at Google. Does it have good reviews?
That's true.
That's what I did. Anywhere
you make friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and you went to Indianapolis and we're hanging out, and they're like, "Oh, there was a shooting here last week." We're like, "Time to go."
They were like, "Yeah, look at the bullet holes right above your head." We're like, "Okay."
I had
that was a fun time.
I had to park in front of a memorial for a guy that was shot like a month before I got there, and I was like, and then the guy that took that route for me, he goes, "Yeah, there's a new one up in that same spot."
Oh my gosh, yeah.
He wants off that route too.
Oh man,
yeah. There are some sketchy places.
So how many stores total, or how many stops total are there?
For what?
Your route
a day?
Oh, now 10. One of them closed.
Oh,
so it
10 a day.
Yes.
That's not terrible.
No, Saturdays are less because a couple of them I don't go to, the smaller ones. So I can alternate. Like I said, some of the restaurants, if they're heavy, I'll cut them off. So on average, 10, sometimes 9.
Yeah.
But I have 10 accounts, so we'll say that.
Yeah.
And you work how many days a week?
5.
Yeah.
So it's what, Tuesday through
Monday, Tuesday, off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, being off Wednesday is awesome.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
It's nice. Especially like like I said, when my kids were younger, it was nice because in the summer, getting done early like I do, it was nice. But now I got, like I said, one moved out and one's a teenager, so they don't want to do anything.
They don't even want to hang out with you anymore. Yeah. Shame.
That changes because mine are 25 and 23, and I talk to them both every day, and it changes.
Yeah.
Well, it's like our son moved because he goes to school, so he moved 3 hours away, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, I'll be home this weekend." We're like, "Why? What's going on?"
Laundry.
Laundry.
My daughter's birthday, so he's like, "I'm gonna come home for her birthday." Even she's like,
and you were like, "Oh hey, thanks for reminding us."
That's a running joke. I always forget her birthday.
Aww. End of summer. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
I guess.
The only reason my husband remembers my birthday is because it's like exactly 10 days after
his. Yeah, exactly.
I got you beat. My birthday is the day before our anniversary.
Oh,
there you go.
Boy.
She did that on purpose. Yeah. I can never forget.
2 days of celebration.
Never forget.
I told Steven the other day, I said, "Hey, I have a milestone birthday coming in October." I said, "You're going to come home that weekend for my birthday." He goes, "Do I have a choice?"
You're like,
no.
I already bought the plane ticket.
I already bought the plane tickets. Here's your itinerary.
That's nice.
I like when people plan trips for me like that.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Perfect. So if anyone wants to do what you do, what would you suggest to them to do? Like, how do they start off? Like, what if I just wanted to become a bread vendor? Not just. Like, we need that, but...
Honestly, okay, so it's weird. There was a mass exodus at Pepsi at the time where 2 guys left to buy their own routes and then another left to go join it. I basically just applied online.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So somebody I've known, we actually went to high school together. He was a year behind me. We didn't see each other afterwards. One day I walked into a grocery store. He was there. One day he was gone, and I see him working for another company as a vendor. And then I'm at Woodman's working, and he comes walking by, and he's like, "Oh, you're still doing this?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Well, I work for this bread company. You should apply."
Yeah.
Okay, so I did.
And that was it.
Yeah.
So you drive like a box truck?
Yeah. It's you know, like the FedEx trucks. It's that size. That's what we drive.
Do you need a special license to drive that?
No, because I live in Wisconsin.
Okay.
In Illinois, I think you need it's not B, maybe C.
Okay.
I know you have to go get a different license, but in Wisconsin, they're the biggest trucks you can drive without a CDL.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Good to know that. I mean, my mom has driven truck forever. Hi, Mom. So she's always had a CDL. And I mean, she would never suggest us to go do that because, you know, it's a dangerous job. But I kind of always wanted to go get my CDL just so I could have it, you know?
Yeah. I have a friend, her and her husband just decided to become drivers over the road, and they're going to
Really?
go,
They're going to
see the sights. Yeah. Absolutely.
That's cool.
Yep.
My mom's been to some pretty crazy places. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I imagine.
Yeah.
So it's the same route every day times 5.
Yes.
Okay. Until you bid on another one.
Which is kind of like us. We just do only maybe 2 or 3 stops a day.
Yep.
Same every week, you know. I mean, I try to switch it up so I'm not at the same place every same day of the week, you know. And stuff always comes up, so you never know. Never know where you're going to be or who's going to give you a phone call. Because we just what did we just do at work? We hooked up cake decorator
We're IT
stuff.
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're IT right now.
And I get a phone call from the store who hasn't had one in so long because it's been broken. She's like, "I think I broke it." And I was like, "Bro, I'm going to come there and I'm going to beat your ass." I fixed it.
So good.
I fixed it.
Nothing can be broke right now.
I can literally be IT right now with those things.
I know. I've gotten so good at it.
Yeah, some of that stuff is crazy. I've seen
And you do the
new
same thing in every store, so you just get better and faster at it. And probably with your route, too. That's why it only takes you 5 hours.
Yeah.
Do you kind of laugh at the people that just take their time and they come back in 8 or 9 hours? Like, what are you doing?
We have a guy that he's out for like 11 hours a day.
Oh, my God.
What are you doing?
And I asked him once, he's like, "I don't care." Okay.
Oh.
You're like, dude, you're only making $11 an hour.
He's like, "I just want to stay away from the wife. That's it."
Yeah. He plays video games, so he stays up late with his friends, so he starts later. So then
he just takes his time.
Yeah.
He's
like
probably Pokemoning, you know.
Yeah.
And
he does.
Yeah.
I've seen him because he delivers out by my house, and I've seen him.
That's so
at
funny.
like a
He's
gas
outside his
station,
truck,
playing on his phone. Hey, if that's what you like, that's what you like.
I think I'd be like you. I think I'd be like, let's get it done and get back home.
Well, already I get up early as hell, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I like to get up and get off early and be done. And, you know, even when I worked at the gas station, that was 5 a.m., 5:30 in the morning. You know, I was home by 2:30 in the afternoon, and I lived so close there. So I loved getting home before everybody else in the neighborhood.
Absolutely.
I love beating traffic.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
especially with a
huge.
truck and just what you have to do. Get out of my way. Let me just.
When I was a vacation jumper, I ran the route I'm on now, and I got stuck going from one store to the other for an hour in traffic.
No.
That's annoying.
And my wife's like, "Why do you start so early?" I'm like, "Because of that.
Yeah.
Like, I can beat that. I'll be home before traffic starts."
Yeah.
Yep.
Did you see, I think it was on 80 in Illinois, there was a huge truck full of rebar dropped, all of its rebar, and it was just,
Final destination.
totally. Cars ran it over and were stopped and got hit with it and stopped. And, you know, now they're down from 4 lanes to 1 and sick. I hate it.
It's so scary.
All the construction we have going on right now. I hate it.
Oh, God,
I was
yes.
trying to merge over today to get onto a highway because there was a whole bunch of construction, and a woman next to me decided that she didn't like that I was trying to merge over, and then did her moved over to the left, swerved towards me, and I just looked at her. Then I was like, okay, you know, I just went to the next light because I'm like, I am not even going to be around. I mean, and she was older than me. She was at least 49. You know what I mean? Like, she was 10 years older than me. So I was like, what the heck?
What
you
the
know?
heck? Boomer.
Yeah,
Okay,
I was like,
boomer.
what the heck? But then I go to the next light, and I'm sitting there, and okay, I was on my phone for a second because we were sitting in traffic, and I was like, who was texting me? I was on a group text, and I look over, and this guy's getting out of his car, and I'm just like, oh God, now what? and he looks at the car behind us where this another lady is rolling down her window, and he goes, what the F's your problem? And he's looking at his car, and I'm like, well, they must have done the same thing.
Oh my god!
So they had to go pull over. I'm like, this is maddening. It's all the construction, though. It's just making people angry.
Yeah.
Some of these people have probably been sitting in their trucks and cars for an hour.
You know what? Sometimes because like 9094 is being worked on right now, I'll just get behind a semi because nobody wants to be behind the semi, so they leave me the hell alone. Yeah. I'm like, I don't care. Right now, I'm still on the clock, so I really don't care. You know?
Yeah.
I know.
I'm not even a semi, and people do that. They just get behind me.
Do you have a lot of people that pull out in front of you thinking that you're slower than you are?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And all the bread goes flying, or is it all like strapped up? And
you strap it down, but if you don't do it right, sometimes it'll still fall over, or sometimes you hear that sound and you're like, oh, my clip just came undone. And then you hear it rolling in the back.
It's so annoying.
It's just rolling over loaves of bread. You're like, yeah.
Yep.
Bread nowadays, you can crunch it up and it just goes right back to the way it was.
There's 3 of us that work together. We're friends, so we have a group chat, and we'll send pictures of when it happened. Look what I did today. And it's just like, yep.
Do they turn this into stuffing for Thanksgiving or what's going on?
We donate a lot, actually. A lot of food shelter, or not shelter, food, you know what I'm talking about, pantries.
Pantries.
They come and pick up from us.
Yeah, that's nice. That's good.
There's a place right over here where my sister-in-law lives, and someone drops off bread for all of them. So they never have to buy bread in her complex.
Wow.
That's cool.
That's nice.
Very neat.
Yeah. They're just like, I ate all this bread this week because it all went stale here. The whole neighborhood can have it.
She just blames them. They're like, well, if they'd stop bringing bread, I would stop eating it. No, I'm just kidding. They love it. She's like, we had French toast for breakfast, grilled cheese for grilled cheese for lunch, BLTs, croutons on our salads tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like my kids are like, hey, we want to make grilled cheese, so then they want a certain bread, so then I have to bring home a certain type of bread for them, and yeah,
that's awesome.
What's their certain type of bread?
I was gonna say, what is the best
that they would want?
If for grilled cheese, we do the you make me say the name Artisano. It's the
so good.
Yeah,
that is so good in grilled cheeses or French toast.
I mean, you could just say, the super soft, fluffy brioche kind,
and yet it holds itself.
Yes. Even the brioche is better at French toast because it's a sweeter bread.
Yeah, I love brioche.
How do you feel about Texas toast?
Oh, I like that.
I don't have any. I don't sell it. So
okay. So then there's not an option for the kids. Then it's like,
I
sorry.
love Texas toast.
Me too.
With lots of butter.
Yeah.
I mean, I like it too. I just don't get it because I'd have to pay for it.
God forbid. God forbid.
Should never. I mean, has it been how many years since you've paid for bread?
7 years. He's worked there for 7 years.
Yeah, exactly.
My first day, I was riding around with my boss. He was showing me the stores and all that, and he's like, "Oh, do you like this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I guess." I walked out of there with like an armload of like one of everything we make, and he's like, "Now remember, you can take a little bit home, but too much is stealing." And I'm like, what is
all this? Yeah.
What is too much? Because this feels like illegal.
Yeah, it does.
Like at certain times, like you can say, like when my son was a Boy Scout, I'm like, hey, they're doing a camp out. Can I order a little extra? And they're like, yeah, just fill this out. It's like a donation form.
Of course,
cool,
of course.
Yeah, good.
It's a really cool company. They're cool about donating and stuff like that. And so yeah, like during the summer, if we had a cookout, I would just order a couple extra and then stale them out and bring home a couple. And like I said, as long as you don't try to resell it and you don't take like a stack home,
right?
A little bit extra, they're fine with.
Yeah.
So the company that owns the routes, they're not a bread company; they're a distro company, right? Or
we are one of the larger
bread companies. Yep. Oh, okay. I still can't put my mind around this.
Well, it's the same as what we do. It's just one instead of many.
So you work for the bread company. The bread company pays you, and they have a factory. So
several.
Oh,
okay. We get our stuff from a couple different bakeries.
I can't put my mind around it. I don't know why.
When I said that one makes everything, one does like this certain like bread in this one, but then like donuts and stuff will come from this one. Bagels will come from this one.
Yeah.
So there's different bakeries for different stuff, but they all make their stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you just do bread?
Now, yes.
Yeah, okay,
I used to do everything.
Like, used to do everything. Yeah. Okay.
Because, so you said the name of the company that you worked for before we started recording, right? So I understand the products, but why do you only do bread in Illinois, where in Wisconsin you would do more? Because is it a different union or?
Yes.
Okay.
So we cross over the border and there's a distribution center down there that the area that we are in, that by contract, their people can't carry bread. So they carry everything else.
Okay.
But once you leave that area, their people carry everything.
Everything.
Yes.
Okay. Makes sense.
I don't know why. It's been that way for 20 some years.
Yeah.
It's longer than me, so I don't know.
Yeah. Don't get paid enough to make those decisions.
Exactly.
That's what I always say. above my pay grade. What do you got, a thought? Are you going to give us a quiz?
I got a quiz for you. I don't like the quizzes that it's giving me, so we're going to kind of like pick through. Let me throw my goggles on here real quick.
Cheaters.
How many loaves of bread are sold in the U.S. every year?
Yeah. Let's do
I'm going to say
statistics.
I'm going to say a billion. Right?
Because I asked it for a bread quiz. Okay, I asked it for a bread quiz, and it's saying things like, how do you pronounce bagel?
I guess it depends on what part of the country
What color
you're
is
in.
rye bread? What is sourdough made with instead of rye? Okay, that's way too easy. So
what is sourdough made with?
Yeah. What's the most commonly eaten bread in the U.S.?
I'm going to say white bread.
Or
sourdough.
I'm going to go with wheat. A type of wheat.
Really?
According to ChatGPT, it's white.
Oh, really? Okay.
Then wheat. But
because we love white bread.
We are,
But you should know.
I mean, it depends.
Yeah, we're gonna go with Jason GPT.
No,
GPT.
I don't know. I guess based on your area, because like I said, at certain stores I went through way more white bread, but then other areas you go through way more wheat.
Right.
You know what? It's funny because when I buy bread for the house, I get white. But anytime I go out for breakfast, I always get wheat.
Same.
Why is that? I don't know. I don't know.
You feel like you're trying to be healthier while you're
I
eating
don't
out?
know. Yeah, I'm going to eat this huge breakfast, so I better get wheat bread.
I feel like it wouldn't fill me as much because I want to eat the breakfast, you know.
But, you know,
skillet,
I
eggs,
always,
omelet.
my last bite of breakfast when eating out, I always have toast with jelly on it. That's my last bite.
Me too.
Really?
Is that the one thing we have in common?
It's the one thing.
It's the one thing we have in common. We are the exact opposite.
Twinsies.
That's why. See?
I do the same thing.
Do you? Yeah. That's got to be your last bite.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Because we need something sweet.
Sweet. Got to have dessert after breakfast.
And I feel like jelly on white bread just doesn't do it for me. It's got to be like wheat or something. I don't know why.
If I'm at home and I make scrambled eggs and toast, I use white bread.
Is that because it's the only thing there?
Probably.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, probably.
Peanut butter and jelly, though, I have to do on white.
It's white.
Wheat's too healthy for me.
I just had my first one the other day, a tomato sandwich.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Anybody eat those?
I know what you're saying. Any sandwich I have to do white.
Yeah. But toasted or untoasted?
It depends on the sandwich.
Okay. Do you ever eat tomato sandwiches?
Not since I was a kid.
Jeez.
Wait,
am I the only one still eating them?
Are they grilled?
No. It's just white bread, not toasted. Mayo, salt, pepper, slices of tomato.
Yep.
So good. That's probably what I'm going to have for dinner tonight.
Is that really?
I love them.
No lettuce, no bacon.
No, I mean, I love BLTs, don't get me wrong. But something about a tomato sandwich.
Okay, I'm going to try it this weekend.
Try it.
Take some tomatoes from our garden.
Dude.
Yeah.
Okay, I will. I just bought some from
got a whole
Stotties,
bunch.
and they were huge. And we've been eating on those.
2
That's
weeks
the
we're going to have
best,
peaches and pears, too.
Yeah,
2
I saw
weeks.
you had some peaches up there because the branch fell.
Oh,
yeah.
So sad.
I was like, Dad told me.
It gets so heavy that I know. Dad told me.
Anyways.
How many slices are in a standard loaf of bread?
Oh. Do you know this?
No.
No?
I don't count
You're
that.
gonna
invited him.
Go
Oh, it was
back
me.
to trivia.
Wait.
Do you have a whiteboard? These are things you can write down on the whiteboard. I'm going to say 22.
I'll go 20.
20 to 24. Yay!
That was good. That was good.
Good job. True or false?
True. No, I'm
Okay.
just joking.
Okay,
just
next one. No. Bread is eaten in every country in the world.
Yeah, I'm going to say that's
False.
true.
True.
Really?
Is it?
According to
I guess
ChatGPT.
Okay, I was going to say what type then, because
Right.
Well,
is non-considered bread?
I would consider
Probably.
non-bread.
Okay.
Yes.
Probably
yes.
something with flour, water.
Okay.
Maybe
right, dough,
yeast.
something.
You don't even need
right.
yeast,
I don't even think so.
Flour and because then does pasta count?
Right.
It's like flour and eggs.
This is silly.
Okay.
What kind of graph would show how many loaves were sold in each month? What?
Bar graph?
What do you see? I was gonna say the one where the arrow goes up and down. But yeah, you're right. It's a bar graph.
What is the strangest question?
Why are we doing math?
Oh my gosh. If a bakery sells 200 loaves on Monday
Okay.
and 300 on Tuesday,
Okay.
how many is that in all?
5 billion. 5 billion.
500
right?
billion. What is happening?
Let me get the calculator.
Listen to
this. She can't even say it. She's crying.
If Cass eats
2 tomato sandwiches.
Question number 6. I love ChatGPT. If Cass eats 2 slices of toast every morning for a week, how many slices is that?
14 billion. In her lifetime.
How does it know? Oh my gosh, so funny.
Oh, that is great.
Oh man, what's the average number of slices in a sandwich?
2.
Yeah.
Well, I like club sandwiches, so I'd say 4.
3. Oh, 3 or 4?
Oh,
Wait.
3?
Wait, what is it? Is it a triple decker? A quad?
We're making
4
quads.
is like a huge one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which country eats the most bread per person each year?
U.S.
Yeah, I would say no.
No?
Okay.
Oh, according to this could be wrong though because
who eats more bread than us?
don't
Well,
know.
Italy.
it says Turkey.
Oh. Turkey.
Interesting.
They make a
Says
lot of
turkey.
sourdough, I guess, probably.
Maybe.
They make a lot of baked goods.
Which day of the week do bakeries often sell the most bread? This is a Jason question.
I don't work in a bakery. I work in a grocery store. I don't know. Like, would it
I'm
be-
going to say Sunday morning.
I was going to say Monday.
Monday.
Oh,
To get
you know,
through
a lot
the
of people
week.
do shop on Monday. It
Yeah.
says Saturday, but I feel like you're right because I
Yeah.
feel like it's Saturday, Sunday, Monday,
I mean,
depending on the
with
place.
the
Yeah.
online shopping now, certain stores, their busiest day of the week is Monday.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. When they don't actually have to go in and do
Yes,
anything.
I
Yeah.
don't get that, but okay.
You know what? I've never DoorDashed. I've never Uber Eats.
I mean, certain things we do, like, the Target pickup, if it's certain, like, a couple
Never
cases
done
of
it.
soda or something like that.
But I'm also in the store every day. So, I'm there already.
My wife will place the order for her store and just grab it on the way out the door. She doesn't want to shop. She just wants to do it.
That's a good idea. But you know what? Yeah, because see, if I didn't shop in the store while I was there, I'd probably save a lot of money because I wander a lot. I'm up and down every single aisle just about. So I'm like, ooh, we could use that. Ooh, we probably need that. Ooh, pickles are on sale,
Yeah,
so.
when I was with Pepsi, the same thing. If I was waiting for a delivery, I just wandered the store.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah. Oh, let's go look at the clearance aisle. Yeah.
I always look at clearance,
Uh-huh.
especially
I do
during the
too.
fall because then all the coffee's on sale.
Yep.
Remember I got all that
Yes.
smoked
What
from
was
Starbucks?
it? No,
smoked
it was
something.
like a butterscotch something, I
Smoked
think,
butterscotch,
right?
yes. And I
I
it
think
was
I just
$1
saw it again.
something or whatever it was. And I just put it in my cart, like all of it. And then I got home and I was like, oh my God, I don't like it. It was terrible. And I forced myself to drink it because I was saved a bunch of money.
Because you spent $20 on 20 bags of
on a
coffee.
cartload of it. I was
My wife gets mad at me because I'll buy something like, oh, this is horrible. And I'll keep using it. She's like, why do you do it? I'm like, I spent money on
Because
it.
I paid
Yeah.
for it.
I
I'm
paid
going
for
to
it.
use it.
Yes.
every morning I would make it. I'm like, ugh, it smells rancid.
More
I hate-
milk, more
oh
creamer.
God, that's the only reason why I drink coffee
What's
is for the
worse than
creamer.
bad coffee? You know what I
it's
mean?
right to start my day. But I was so
Oh,
mad at
God.
myself. I was telling the cashier, she goes, must be good. I go, sounds like it. Yeah, it must be good. I'm telling everybody how great
There's
it
a
is.
shelf full for $1 because obviously it sells so great.
Yeah, right. No, I'm so stupid. I'm a sucker for that stuff. Ooh, must be great.
Oh, that's so
oh,
funny.
man. I've done that too many times.
Did you find that cashier again? I'm like, it's awful.
Oh, I need to. I know what store it was. I need
That's so
to.
funny.
We were standing in line. And I saw a display of Doritos. I'm like, oh, that's a new flavor. And the cashier goes, no.
No.
So, thank you.
Yeah.
I love when people put their input. You're looking at something, they go, don't get that one.
Oh, yeah.
It's awful.
I can't even remember what I was buying, but someone was like, absolutely not. Don't do that one. I'm like, oh, okay.
Okay. I'll get grape flavor instead.
Yeah. If one loaf costs $3, how many does 4 cost?
12 billion?
Get y'all nervous.
I don't know why you're trying to make me do math. That's like the worst subject ever for me.
I'm waiting for like a trick question.
I feel like they're all kind of like makes you think. How about this one?
Okay.
Let me make sure I word this correctly.
Okay.
What is 1/2 of one slice of bread?
What do you mean? A half of a slice?
Yeah.
It says a half a slice with a little emoji of a bread. Stop it. A bakery sold 1,000 loaves in January and 1,500 in February. What's the total?
25.
Wow, you guys are
billion.
good. 25 million hundred. What's a pie shaped? What's a pie? Well, hold on. What's a pie chart shaped like?
A pie?
A pie?
With slices?
All right, ChatGPT. We're going to need a little more from you.
It's on break. Leave it alone.
It's like, not today.
If Cass makes a graph.
It's not going to be a bar graph. I don't like those ones.
Should be the one with the little arrow.
Yes, I want the arrow ones. I want to see my ups and downs and my evens.
God, ChatGPT, you're hilarious today. If Cass makes a graph about bread types, which could be the title? A, bread is boring. B, delicious data. Or C, pie is better.
Pie is better.
No, I'm going to say B, delicious data.
I feel like it could be any of them. Any of them. That was excellent. Okay. That was a ChatGPT fail.
Okay, weirdo ChatGPT. Stop getting in my dreams. Clearly, I've been dreaming about bread and pies and charts.
Tomatoes.
Yeah, tomato sandwich. You're going to have to have
you.
some from the garden.
You have to try it.
I don't know if I can.
You eat
Why?
BLTs?
I love tomatoes. I just don't know if I can eat them like a sandwich by themselves.
You know what it
I need
is?
something else.
If you like tomato, it's the salt and pepper on it.
It's
that
gotta
really
be. So
enhances.
yesterday, my brother has done this since we were kids. He cuts up cucumbers and I think sometimes tomatoes, a little bit of sour cream, salt and pepper. That's his snack in the afternoon.
Yeah.
We did that yesterday and it was so good. So I feel like it would kind of
Creamy cucumbers.
kind of be the same, because
Yeah.
we had a lot of tomatoes. So I'm like, what am I gonna do with all this? So we cut up tomatoes, sour cream, salt and pepper, just no bread. So I feel like it would be the same.
Yeah.
I probably ate crackers with it. So.
I have family from the South, and they used to take tomatoes and slice it up and put breakfast gravy on it. And just eat that.
Get
Wait,
out.
what's like
sausage
sausage gravy?
Yeah.
Oh,
Have you ever seen the tomato pie?
No.
That's been like going viral on TikTok right now because it's tomato season, right? And it's a pie crust. You par bake a bottom pie crust, and you put slices of tomato, salt and pepper, like layer it, and on top you put like breadcrumb cheese mixture, and then you bake it, and it's a tomato pie, and it looks delicious. I don't know if I could do that, like because raw tomatoes, I'm not a fan of.
I would try it if somebody else made it.
Right.
I'm not going to make one
I'm
myself.
not going to make it.
Because I'm going to
Yes.
take a bite and be like, just throw the whole thing away.
Yes. And then you'd be mad and you'd have to eat it and your wife would get mad at you.
She'd be asking,
Why are you eating that? It's
This is day 3 because I paid for it.
I worked so hard on this damn pie.
I'm going to do a peach pie, apple pie, all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Except I bought pie crust, which I shouldn't.
Who
but
cares?
I was being lazy.
I've tried making my own crust.
So have I.
It's
I
too
know.
much. I cheat.
Yeah, I did too.
I don't think there's
know.
anything wrong with a pre-made
I
crust.
know. I mean, but it's all from the outside.
Yeah.
Pears,
Mm-hmm.
peaches. Our neighbor's but she always makes a peach pie, my neighbor, with our peaches. So
Yeah.
Sounds so good.
I know.
Yeah.
It's
Pie
good.
season's coming.
Well, you know where I live, so when
Football.
you see me post that I made one, just
Oh,
come
yeah.
over with
Yeah,
like a
that's-
plate.
yeah,
I'll put
okay.
it on your plate.
I'll be here.
Just give me some.
You give me some. So I told you that we were going to talk about some other stuff too today, but you know what? We're good.
Are we good?
Yeah, we're
Okay.
fine. I like this one.
Perfect.
So next
We
week
can talk about that next week.
we're going to talk about the history of gum.
Yes.
Yeah.
I chew a lot of gum at work.
And you were all prepared, right? I told
yeah.
you.
Well, you told me, and I was like, okay. So I kind of Googled it. I was like,
I love that.
He was ready for his quiz.
But this was so much better than that. So.
We were not prepared for that bread quiz. That's
Oh
for sure.
my gosh. 3 times 4 is 12.
oh my God. It was more math than anything.
I know. That's
So I always ask everyone that comes on, what's the dream? Are you
Oh.
just going to keep doing what you're doing, or do you have anything on the side that you do, or
No,
anything like
not
that?
anymore. I used to officiate weddings.
Yes, I
Oh.
do. I remember that. Actually, I don't know why I remember that.
Yeah.
I'm sure from seeing you.
I talked to your bestie if she wanted to hire me when she.
Yes, okay.
And I had a few that were not so much fun.
Oh.
I had some really awkward ones, and I just sort of said, "This isn't really worth the money."
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because you're like $100 or whatever. 200.
I charge
How-
200.
Yeah.
What made it awkward, if you don't mind?
So it really depends on the couple. Like, I don't know if I want to get
Without completely throwing it out there, something parallel to it. Yeah.
Without violating HIPAA.
a couple green card weddings.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was one that was really awkward. Like I showed up, they had everything decorated. The bride kicked everybody out, locked the doors, had the ceremony, opened the doors, and let everybody back in. And I was
that's weird.
And it was just
because she didn't want anybody to stand up when you said if anybody.
I don't know. I never asked. I just said, okay.
She wanted a private ceremony and then a public or a
party.
Yeah.
I did one where the lady gave me this sob story about how they're broke and all this, and it turned out that her now husband was extremely wealthy.
Oh my gosh.
And it was like this elaborate setup, and I was just like,
that's how they stay extremely wealthy, because they're cheap as shit.
I cut my fee in half, and I was just like, okay, whatever.
See,
did they feed you dinner?
Oh yeah.
Well, that's
I always stay.
You're like, and by the way, I will be here the whole time.
Yeah. I will be dancing on your dance floor and drinking all your drinks.
I don't dance until I'm really drunk. And then it's embarrassing, so I don't do it.
Good. Then you should do that at a wedding like that.
Same.
I probably would have thought about it if I noticed that there was a bunch of, I'd be like, you're on your own. See ya. I don't know if I would have, but I know that you're a nice person. I'm not, so.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You're pretty nice.
I mean, other than that, no. I got 20 years till I can retire. I mean, after
Jesus, isn't that gross?
You're so young.
Ugh.
Thank you. No, I'm probably just gonna stick it out because it is so easy.
Yeah, right.
It's not overly physical.
Yeah.
It does have a pension, so once I do retire, I'll have 2 because of Pepsi. So
Nice. Good for you.
yeah, 401k,
And you get to be
all that
home.
stuff,
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's great now that the kids are moving out. I can go home, be alone.
Yeah. Right. Are you a gamer?
Not video games. Twice a week I go to a gaming store and I play Magic with friends.
Oh,
Cool.
amazing.
Okay.
That's
My
fun.
husband used to play Magic. Yeah.
That's my tattoo.
Oh, cool.
very
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I didn't recognize that. I mean, he sold 2 Black Lotus cards signed by the artist during the 2008.
Oh my god.
We used it to pay rent.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta do that
I mean,
sometimes.
do you want to know what they're worth now?
No.
Tell us.
It depends on the grading, but 40 to 50,000.
Fuck.
When my son was little, I bought a collection with a friend.
Yeah.
And we split everything.
Yeah.
And my wife was pissed.
Yeah.
Like, we don't have this kind of money. I sold 3 cards at 150 a piece.
Yeah.
So I got my money back plus.
Good.
And then there was another one that at the time was $200. Now it's worth about $7,000.
Fuck.
But it's just like, what are you going to do? Your kid is little. You don't have the money.
Yeah.
or
You do what you
bills,
gotta
so
do.
know what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Now that I do, I'm slowly collecting back some of the cards that I've sold off over
Yeah.
the years. I'm trying to collect them again. And one of my friends said, okay, what are you going to do with them? I'm like, honestly, my son, I got him into it when he was 7. He makes me look like an amateur.
Yeah.
Me and some friends tried to conspire to get him to play in the pros, but my wife shut that down quick.
Oh, come on, wifey.
Oh, no, my son found out and he's pissed. But so my plan was I'm going to like collect all these older cards that are worth more. And like either when he has his first kid or he gets married, I was just going to like here.
Yeah.
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 So, but yeah, he's into it too. He's got tattoos also.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Wow.
I do like Magic. I feel like the Magic community is pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard some horror stories, but I feel like that's
everywhere.
anything,
Yeah,
right?
that's
You know,
everywhere.
so
The place I go is very inclusive. It's very everybody,
yeah.
you know, trans, gay, all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Some of my
Beginners,
best friends are
longtime
Oh, yeah,
players.
we've got-
Yeah.
The owners actually asked me if I mind helping, like with the beginners, because I'm very patient with people. So
Oh,
they'll,
boy.
like I've had to sit with people that are brand new to the game and like work through stuff with them. And
Oh,
I
wow.
don't
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
As long
You
as
want
they
them to
shower.
stay.
Yeah.
As long as they shower.
Because the more the merrier. So
Yeah.
you want them to stay
Yeah.
and have a good
Right.
time, right? And
Yeah.
have a good experience. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool.
And
think-
like the owners I knew from being a merchandiser, they used to be managers at another store.
That is so
Oh.
funny.
He quit that to open his own store. So yeah. And everybody there is the night crew from one of the stores.
Stop.
Isn't that funny how
He
everything
stole
comes
everybody.
around?
He was like, come
Well,
on,
no,
gang.
they don't work there. They just come
Oh,
and play.
they come and play.
So yeah,
Okay.
every Thursday, like half the people that show up are employees of the local store.
Oh, that's so funny.
Wow.
That's great. I love community.
Cool.
Okay. Well, thanks for
thank
hanging
you.
out.
Thank you for
Yeah.
inviting me.
That was awesome.
We'll have to, I feel like we have a lot more to dig into.
yeah.
You know what? We really
So-
do. So can you please come back?
Yeah.
anytime.
In a couple months,
All right.
we'll have you back on.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm off Wednesday, so
Oh,
Oh,
perfect.
that's when we record now. So that's perfect.
That's
We were
perfect.
just talking about the different nights that we chose to. We always wanted to do Tuesdays, and it
Yes.
just never worked out. So then we do Wednesdays, and it seems like people are available on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
So it works out good.
But when you asked me at first, I was like, oh, well, Tuesdays work best for me because I'm off Wednesdays, or Wednesday works if we do it earlier.
Yeah.
And then you pick the date. I'm like, oh, I'm on vacation. I don't care.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, you did say that. You're like, that works.
Yeah.
Amazing. Well,
Good.
thanks so much.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Fun. We'll see you again soon.
Oh, God,
yeah,
yes.
for sure.
Definitely.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Thanks, Cass. ChatGPT says bye, Cass.
Oh, get out of my ears.